Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a blessed morning. I'm having a blessed morning. So I supposed to have basically went live at 11:15, but I was doing another live, right? I was doing another live, so I'm here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wanted to talk about these earthquakes that's happening all over the world, especially in recent months, right? There's been earthquakes. I know that you felt it in New York City. Some of it hit New Jersey, but we're going to focus more on New York City and why these earthquakes is not as powerful as they should be. Right? New York City, right, and just the West over here is a blessed land. It's a blessed land that was blessed, right, by the Creator Himself, the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing, and the descendants, right, and the people in this land are blessed and holy. It's an actual true fact because He blessed them with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and special abilities and special talents that He has not blessed in any other civilizations. And He talks about this in the scriptures, right? Not to say that He hasn't blessed other civilization, but this specific civilization, which is the hand of the Alpha Omega, creating everything existing, have special tasks. Their task is to keep the world, right, and the earth and everything in between and beyond and above, right, justice and balance. So their responsibility is a little different than other civilization. Not to take away from other civilization, because all civilization has a responsibility to keep the world, right, and to keep the earth and everything in existence at balance and just. Even the plants, the birds and bees need to be dealt with justly. Do you understand that? So this is coming from a spiritual point of view, right? So we're focusing more on New York City that was hit because I felt the tremor. I knew exactly that it was an earthquake. There's many different earthquakes that's going on. There's more earthquakes that's tremble, that's earthquakes that's hitting New York City more than ever, right? And we all know that these are events of the last days that we are living in, the day of judgment, which is approaching us. And it's really, really important that we get in tune with spirituality so we could bring a little awareness to us, especially in New York City. New York City is one of the leading force, right, of the indigenous people of this earth, which is us, basically, right? This over here in the West is the leading force of civilization of mankind. The first people in creation is over here in the West. That was sitting down here is the West. I need to illustrate that, and I need to make that as clear as day, is that our task, right, is different from other civilization tasks. This is why our melanin, this is everything about us is different than all civilization, because we got a greater responsibility than any other civilization in existence. Do you understand that? This is an actual true fact. And this is why we are the most greatest creation above the angels, right? We sit neck to neck with the Alpha Omega, the creating everything exists, because we are the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, but with limitation that He duplicated Himself. So our task is a little different. Everybody has a task to do. Everybody has a responsibility to take care of the earth, because we are actually from this earth, which has a beginning and end. And when you do not take care of the earth, and when you start to destroy the earth, and when you start to destroy animals and crops, these actually things that the Creator had created for the benefit of us, these things they call out to the Alpha Omega, because they can't really defend themselves. So what defends them and take care of them is the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. They ask, why is this species of yours that you created, which is a part of us, we're supposed to be bound down to them, Why are they killing and destroying us? They don't understand that. We're supposed to be worshiping them. But why are they killing us? They ask this question. It's a good question. But they talk in a language which we cannot understand. Right? So this is why earthquakes and tsunamis happen, because this is not a punishment, it is a warning to stop what you're doing. And a lot of us is not in tune with spiritualities, right? It's because we're destroying the very earth which we come from. I don't care how much technology you come up with. You cannot escape death. I don't care if you try to go out of space. You can't. No, you can't. So while you're upon this earth, you're supposed to take this earth to only supposed to be a port. It ain't supposed to be a dwelling place where we chill at. This is a place where we supposed to boost up, energize up, and leave light years away and go back where we come from. This is an actual true fact. So in Surah 6, right? In chapter 6, verse 65, I just said it. This is the Quran right here, right? Chapter 6, verse 65, chapter 6, verse 65, the Creator said, Hu wal qadiru ala an yab anta alaykum adaban ban min fawki ku aw min nahti aw ju likum aw yalbi sakum si ya wadika ba'dakum basa ba'din tu kaifa nusarikum ayati la'allahum yafqahun. He said, say he has power to send calamities on you from above and below, or to cover you with confusion and party striking, giving you a taste of mutual vengeance, each from the other. See how we explain the signs by rarities of symbols that ye may understand. Look, he said calamities on you from above, below you, meaning below your feet. This is why the earth is sending calamities and warnings upon us below our feet. It's because what mankind is doing with their own hands. Yo, this is some serious stuff, man. This is serious. And I can't stress it enough. I cannot stress this enough. I can't. Then he said, right, in chapter 666, وَخَدَ بِهِ قَوْمُكَ هُوَ وَالْحَقُّ لَسْتُ عَلَيْكُمْ بِوَكِيلٍ. But they, people, reject this, though it is the truth. Say, not me, is a responsibility for arranging your affairs. I'm gonna read the footnotes, right? It says, at the day of this revelation, the messenger people had a body not only reject the almighty truth, but was persecuted. The messenger's duty was to deliver his message, which he did. He was not responsible for their conduct. But he told them plainly that all the warnings from the Almighty had their time limit, as they would soon find out. And they did find out within a few years. For the leaders of the resistance came to a evil end, and the whole system of fraud and selfishness was destroyed to make room for the pure faith of righteousness, apart from the particular application that is more general application for the present time for all of the time. This is deep. For every message, it is a limit of time, and soon will ye know it. It's deep, man. This deep. I don't know how much time that we have, but we need to get aboard. Especially, and I'm calling out to all the indigenous people of this earth, of the West, I don't want nobody from the West to get befooled, to get tricked. You understand who we are? We are the first people in creation that taught mankind about the wonders of the Alpha Omega, that created everything in existence. And the reason why we not getting hit so much with this serious earthquake is because there's still goodness here. The bloodline is still here in the West. If we do not listen and we do not take heed now, there's going to be more calamities upon us. This is why I'm trying to bridge the gap before these things happen. You need to wake up. We need to wake up. I don't know what else to do is but to try to deliver these messages to you. These are warnings. This is why I say in my descriptions, we hear and we obey your warnings, because somebody got to step up and then preach out and promote amongst the indigenous people of the earth. And then to all other people, all civilization. It's not just us, because we are created to do what? To keep balance of justice unto all people. While this evil overspread us and leading us down a dark path. And I'm telling you, you're going to have to make a decision what side that you pick. What side that you pick. And I'm telling you the side to pick, because I've been here for a very, very long time in this spiritual world. I know what I'm talking about. I was up against these devil demons, man. I'm telling you, man, I'm not alone in the spiritual realm. You think I'm alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I watch and see everything and hear you. With the Alpha Omega, the creating everything existing. You sit there and try to backdoor people. I see you communicating, thinking that you slick. I'll see you. You ain't slick. You're not. I see you and hear you. I don't have to be there physically. The knowledge that I get is from the Alpha Omega, to creating everything in existence. I'm not playing with you. I'm here to save us and those that want to be saved. And even those that don't want to be saved. This is a warning to you. This is a warning to you. This is a warning to all of us. This is why these quakes keep happening. This is why it keep happening. Nobody can control these earthquakes and these tsunamis. Don't believe them. Don't believe. So this is a warning. This is a warning. This is a warning, beloved. This is a warning. Hold on 1 second. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها وأخرجت الأرض أثقالها وقال ثم لها يومئذ تحدث أخبارها بأن ربك أحلها يومئذ يصدر الناس أستطيع عمله فمن يعمل مثقال Kala, Dalvatin, Chaiwan, Yara, Wama, Yahma, Mithkala, Danvatin, Shara, Yara. When the earth is shook into its utmost conversion, and the earth throw up its burden from within, and man cries in distress, what is the matter with her? On that day will it declare its tidings, for the Lord will have given it inspiration. On the day will men proceed in company sought out to be shown the deeds that they have done. Then should everyone who have done a Adam weight of good see it, and anyone who has done a Adam weight of evil should see it. To the ordinary human, observing a violent earthquake is a terrible phenomenon. It is sadness. It is mystery. It is mystery. Origin. It is powerful to destroy and uproot the most strongest buildings, to bring up strange materials from the bowel of the earth. The overflow events which uses in the judgment will be a bigger and more far-reaching conversion than any earthquake that we know, and yet the incidents of earthquake may give us some idea of the supreme world-shaking event. An earthquake, if accompanied by a volcano eruption, throw up enormous burdens and lava from beneath the crust of the earth. They are thrown if they was a burden to the earth. There may be all kinds of materials, treasures buried for secret. So in the great and final conversion, the dead who has been buried and forgotten will rise. Matters and movement which has been secretly hidden and buried, all will be brought to the light of the day. A judgment will be done in full glimpse of absolute truth. The puzzle suffered by victim of violent earthquakes is nothing compared to the experience of a new wonderful world which will then open up the graves of man. The present order may be personified as the earth. It will pass away, but the deeds done therein, even the most secret, will be brought to the full light of the day. And this will be because the Alpha Omega will give the command, the inspiration and word by which alone all events do proceed. The inspiration is the command or direction by instruction beneath into the earth. And they will be shown the extent, import of everything that they have thought, said, or done in this life of probation. However, they may have concealed or misinterpreted in this life. Everything will be considered and took into account. An account will be convinced the person concerned themselves. This is deep, man. This is deep. This is deep. I don't know what more people want to see, man. I don't know, man. Listen, I see it, man. I'm not part of it. You shouldn't be a part of it too. You shouldn't be a part of it too. I'm not a part of it. I want to thank the Almighty Lord. I want to thank the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, for saving me, for bringing me the awareness of sight to see what is really going on physically, mentally, and spiritually. But most so spiritually, man. What is prepared. And this is my job and my task to bring us to the oneness of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, man. This is horrible. This is horrible, man. The only thing I could do is say, so be it. Everybody's going to be sorted out. Everybody's going to be judged. That's the only thing I can say, man. I don't know what else you want to see. I really don't. I don't understand. What else you want to? What else you want to see? So that's just my take on it. Peace, y'all. Peace. Peace.